At center. At shooting guard. At power forward. At the other guard position. At the other forward position.
Let's meet your home team. At small forward, number 13. Starting at point guard, number 6. At the other guard position, number 77. In the middle, number 15. At the other forward position, number 21. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your home team.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Money out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Prez. And it's Aguilar at the 5. They've got Scott. Shea is out there with Jay. Then there's the monster. And it's lights out in at the 3 spot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Thompson against Ross. Passes it to Perez. Here's the monster. No good there. And here's Thompson. Pass to Money. Here's Aguilar. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now here's Ross. We saw him with 10 points last game. Outside, Scott. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Prez. He had 15 points last outing. Now here's Scott. And he drives in. Prez brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The monster passes to Ross. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. Thompson against Ross. To the wing on the left. Kicks to Prez. A three ball. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ross against Thompson. Ross passes to Scott. He can't get that one.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from him.
Now the pass to Aguilar. Here's Mr. Perfect. Can't nail the jumper.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Prez with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ross. It's Scott on the wing. Kicks it out to Che. 5 to shoot. The monster passes to lights out. Beyond the arc. Prez with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Scott. He had 25 points last game. Picked him clean. Thompson outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Prez. Right wing. Clock at 6. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Thompson. Here's Money. Tries again. He lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fades. Up again. Che on the foul.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Pass to Prez. Here's Mr. Perfect. 23 points his last outing. Nice shot by Thompson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Guys are looking for a spark
Home
here.
team.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
When you look at this visiting team, They've started this year as well as they could have hoped, playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Buckets passes to Cruz. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The general passes to P. Pass to the general. Here's the bulldozer. Ball stolen. And the pass to T. Here's Money. That 3 off the mark. Being 56% in this first quarter, an outstanding start for this offense. Driving the lane. Here's Gray. Passes to the bulldozer. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Drives to the hoop. Here's T. Drops in the tray.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Pass to P. Here's the general. No points in the game yet for him. Here's prime time. Here's the bulldozer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the home team has possession. 7-point differential.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
T, the pass to Cruz. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Buckets.
Come on.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
He passes to the bulldozer.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Here's the general. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's T. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide. Ended the period with a three-point attempt.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. you're just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Be out there with the general, and it's prime time. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's the Bulldozer in at the 5 spot.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
With the floater. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. Here's Buckets. Got a hand on it. Here's Primetime. Passes it to P. Gray inside. Misses the layup.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Pass to Money. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The general passes to the Bulldozer. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations, I mean, slow help, and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Both teams making some changes here. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Scott. Right now he leads in the East, getting plenty of ballots with his name on it.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing number 1, I think it's just that much bigger.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Mr. Perfect. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Being about 33% not happy with their play on that end. The monster passes to Ross. From outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And he converts the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Scott. Back to Ross. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Thompson. Prez passes to Money. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron. Gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Ross. Thompson with the rebound. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Ball's knocked loose. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thompson inside the line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thompson's got his second basket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Slimmy's checked in for the Bulldozer.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Scott. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And here's Thompson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Thompson. Over Ross. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's the monster. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Money. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Yes, 3 of 9. Here's Scott, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Prez. He's got 5. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now here's Ross.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
He kicks to Scott. It's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Money. Now here's Prez. They get a hand on it. Thompson with it. He has 6. Lock at 4. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Prez. Here is Slim. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. That's tipped.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Money passes to Mr. Perfect. Thompson up top, defended by Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Saturday and then on Tuesday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
T's checked in for Ross.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
The general is checked in for Thompson. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's Buckets, and the lead is down inside single digits. Buckets got his first 3 points of the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
High arcing shot, and that one good. 8 points for Mr. Perfect.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Buckets passes to T. The pass to Cruz. He takes it in, and it's in there.
Away team.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mr. Perfect. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. 4-on-3 break. T, the pass to Miracle Man. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cruz. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And we've reached half. Time in this one. They're up by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting a good shot. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The bulldozer has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Here's Thompson. We've got Jay. Scott is out there with lights out. Then it's Jay. And it's the monster in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Prez. 9-point game. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Money out there with Slim. Then there's Prez. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Thompson in at the 1. Here's Scott. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Prez with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
.43% from the floor. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, Scott. To the inside. Pass to Perez. Ross with a wide open look. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thompson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Outside, Scott. Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. A shot off that time.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson comes with the double team. Scott can't get it to go.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Prez passes to Money. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Scott. From downtown. And Thompson kicks to Prez. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Money makes it off the glass. Money's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Money's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Get ready for the Deer Squad.
T's checked in for Ross. Here's lights out. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And here is Scott. Here's T. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. A drive by Thompson. The bulldozer passes to Thompson. The pass to the bulldozer. And stolen by Scott. Passes it to T. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
He knew he had that one. I mean, he's got the open 3. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's lights out. Pass to T. There's the triple. They get it again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Wasted no time on that one. Money's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
From past the arc. The shot, no good.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And the shot goes in. That's 12 points for Speedy.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Shoots a fader. That one, no good. Gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Mr. Perfect, and that one is hammered home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Thompson comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Kicks it to Prez. There's the pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep three-point range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The away team at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes to Money. Can they get it? The shot will not fall. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Money. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Pass to Buckets. Here's Cruz. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 11 points for T.
No issues on that one. Good work all around. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves.
Checking in for the away team.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's the general. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. From deep. No good that time. Primetime's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Shot from 12. Not going to go that time. 61% from the field. Showing some marvelous touch out there. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the pass to T. Here's Miracle Man. Driving in.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Just 33%, struggling to get good looks. They've got buckets. Money out there with Miracle Man. Then it's T, and it's Cruz in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Buckets, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
He passes to Gray. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next change?
You know, I hope the league would address the board. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Good on the second free throw.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now Ross. Pass to Cruz. And the pass to Money. 6 on the shot clock. And that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First team foul. Shooting for the home team. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Away team. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Being a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Thompson passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's Money. Misses the 3. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Buckets. Shea outside. Pass to Cruz. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Jay's got it gone. 1 of 3 from the field here. Thompson misses.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Shea inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Prez finds Thompson. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Got a piece of it. Stolen. Money passes to Mr. Perfect. Misses in close. Now here's Ross. Now the pass to Buckets. And it's Speedy with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. See what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
Fans, the loudest section.
Scotty's check in for Money.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Now into the lineup for your home team.
Passes it to Perez. Right side, Scott. No good there off the double clutch.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Aguilar. Off target from outside. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For 3, Ross, good on the three-point shot.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Ross against Thompson to end the cold streak. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's good.
Assisted.
Jay's got his first 2 points of the night.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
It's good.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ross with the bounce pass. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Speedy.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. He provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. Now, here's Scott. From 15 feet away, and the foul on the monster. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Slim. Pass to the Bulldozer. Out to Thompson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Goes back up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Foul. Shooting for the away team. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. No good from Ross.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's lights out, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. The pass to the monster. Here's lights out.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ross. Fires from deep. They get it back. And it's Scott with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Now here's Thompson. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lights out. Up and in on the way. Lights out's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Yes, count it.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security in pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but let me tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Pass to Money. A second chance effort, and the shot is good.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for.
At the line for your home team. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
The general passes to the bulldozer. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. The pass to P. Cuts off the pass. And they're running. Here's Gray. Bank shot. No good. Passes to Miracle Man. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the general. His first shot coming late. The offensive rebound. Count that one. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.